Yo.
I don't think I've touched Subway Surfers since like fucking 7th grade.
Jesus Christ, I'm old.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a drink. Come back.
All I remember is my dad beat my high score at Temple Run one day, and I just stopped playing mobile games for like a decade.
Temple Run.
I've like never played any mobile games.
Dude, listen to how nice this soundtrack is.
Sounds like shit.
Subway Surfers are fancy with it.
Just watching the Family Guy section of the stream.
I know, me too.
This guy loves Peter Griffin.
Yeah, I'm glad I can make a cult Tyrion now. Roleplays Peter Griffin.
I can play as Peter Griffin
so hard.
This is gonna be like the generation after Gen Z. Like this is how they're gonna have to consume entertainment.
Yeah.
The average human attention span is gonna be like 3 seconds in a year.
What's the millennial version? Is it just like being upset with commercials? That it? We just can't stand commercials.
I hate how we've gone through the cycle of all these great streaming sites came out with no commercials, and then it's literally just all becoming the exact same cost of cable, but with commercials again.
Yup.
Twitch is like 8 commercials a minute.
I canceled every single one. I just mooch off Connor's HBO now.
Yup.
Based.
Fucking.
Dude,
and
HBO
also
Max is a
Last of Us.
scam.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's why I let Connor pay for it.
HBO Max has all the gas on it, but you gotta pay $10 a month, and that's with ads. It's like 15 without.
What, you pay to have ads?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, HBO has the best content, bar none.
It does.
Yeah.
I
Like,
mean,
it's not
Does it
even.
have Limport's Ultimate Iron Man? I don't think so.
Yeah, it's got it on there.
Dude, how
I
about
heard Velma was the
fucking
best
luck.
show ever.
Oh no.
Jinkies.
How the hell did he get both of those fucking zones?
I'm about to start claiming you as a dependent on my taxes for using my HBO Max.
What the fuck?
So what's going on with Malo's computer?
I'm relaunching XIV. It's not like that.
You had to get an ice pack out of the fridge to put this laptop
It's
on.
it's froze up 3 times today. I don't know why.
That was good
Just
timing because
today.
my Subway Surfers just died.
Oh, Andy's playing CS:GO right now. Why aren't we playing that?
2?
CSGO 2?
2?
Guy wipes 4 times. He's already like backing out.
The Source 2 leak's gotta be real this time.
Oh wait, was it
Truly.
fake?
It's okay. Well, I think this one might be legit because they've been adding stuff on SteamDB, but this has happened like 15 other times. Yeah, like,
Oh,
Source
no.
2's coming out, and they have all this evidence, and then nothing happened.
You guys see the leak that someone data mined that there's hardcore servers in the 10.1 PTR on WoW?
Really? For
Yeah,
retail?
which it's kind of funny. Someone was talking about it in the hardcore classic WoW Discord. Hardcore and classic WoW is like a really big thing right now, and people are like wondering if they'll do another season of Mastery or like do hardcore servers. And then someone data mined that there's hardcore server tags, but in the 10.1 PTR, and classic WoW is built off the retail code, but like the 8 point something client.
Yeah, BFA
So the
one.
10.1 like PTR has nothing to do with it. So they might have just fucked up and added hardcore to retail for no reason.
Imagine you're in a Mythic +3 and the guy's like, bro, we cannot wipe.
Nah, it would,
We
it would be
cannot
like
wipe.
it'd be like individual realms where you couldn't queue with anyone that isn't hardcore. But like it'd be so boring in retail. It's so hard.
Yo,
to
you
die.
hardcore
Oh,
retail sounds
sorry.
so
I was checking my
scary.
thing. I jumped off.
Oh my god.
I have a thing that is no cast time out of combat, and I didn't realize I already had it set up. I apologize.
Harvest the moon.
Alright, that's your one
Roll.
mistake of the night, sir.
gotta play the fucking memory stream for 10
Did you guys kill it when I DC'd?
Yep.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Thanks, congrats on the clear. Okay, move right towards 3. And then move back towards D.
D's.
No. Three's not there, so move back towards D. Oh, Nelly.
He sent me the fucking shadow.
The important thing that's different than WoW is once that like AoE like symbol goes away, you can immediately jump in, even if the animation's gonna hit you.
It's taken me so long to get used to the AoE symbol on the ground.
Yeah.
Because it can bait the hell out of
Yeah.
Okay, this is the blue, so stay here. I think that is good.
Yeah.
Move in towards them, but not too close. So under 2, but yeah, so where I am. I'm sorry, so 1 pixel off. Okay, so try to kill the back one first. Just triangle, move up close.
Where is it?
Triangles again, so watch the side.
On melee deck, there is a way apparently to like just barely be able to still attack those orbs without getting struck by that.
So he's gonna fade in like 10 seconds. You can pre-move 1. Alright, look left for the first marker. So first 4. Next we're gonna middle. So you're just sprint with the first hit. And then we're going middle. So sprint, move middle, let the hit, and then top left third. All the way up. Stay here. The middle one's gonna go off and move into the middle. Do that. You are goated.
Shit. Go on the kind of towards the bottom side. Fire's there.
Oop.
One important time.
Jesus.
Hey, that's my top damage, I assume.
Your time.
Be anybody.
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh, not here, not here. I'm back to see.
These things going crazy right now. If you put another 0 behind your number, it'd be so cool.
This is Siren Link.
He's doing at least 10 times my damage. Stay on the northeast side of Northwest Third. Stand like on square.
I'm so dead.
Northeast side of the Northwest.
What the fuck am I playing?
Stack up.
Okay, now if you have Adam, that's a good time.
The healer LB?
That's a good deal. We're fine though, we're fine. So this is I can't talk right now, I gotta heal.
Yeah,
I forgot about the
No.
When you stop talking, it kills me. I need your voice.
Roger that. Hey, we're safe. We can talk.
WoW needs fucking LB3.
Alright, I'm hard casting the rest. Pray I
I
don't
think
get
my game crashed.
Oh no.
Number one first. Number one. 1 4. Yeah, 1 4 2. 1 4 2.
4 and 2.
And then move to 3. Move to 3 after that.
Knock back.
Hey, buddy. My game is tough. I can do it.
Watch 10 cluster, watch 10 cluster.
Not even a bit of juice. Got the red one.
8%.
Everybody
If
pop
the boys can dig deep here.
The view is great down here.
You are should be
Sure,
safe.
we'll probably safe here.
I think so.
Oh, the move, it's like a puddle, so some people every time.
Back up.
I'm gonna let you die. We don't have enough people, do we?
We'll find out. Oh, easy, man, dude. Let's go.
Huge!
Fine.
Massive.
Game's too easy.
Yeah, we're so fucking good at this game. Can I say it?
Okay, but how little do you
You were.
I think you ended up passing me because
You were at least top 4.
I was
Hey.
on the I was on the ground for like
Isn't there
a
only
whole
4
minute that
percent?
fight.
Yeah, there's only 40.
Joey, you were doing fine for playing Black Mage Nuniax.
No, yeah, you were doing like pretty
That-
You were literally 0.2k away from there, Connor. On mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it felt like it kind of felt like I was doing the right rotation, but then I got really fucked at some parts. And during the intermissions, I kept letting a Nokian drop, even though all I have to do is press a single button.
Right. It's a lie.
Yeah,
Come on, drop.
mayhem, man. You've got this whole dance in your head of like what like your rotation was supposed to look like, and then it's just like goes to shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I So I kind of knew it was happening by the end, but then it's just so hard to like pay attention to the mechanics because I'm not good at the rotation yet. So
That one I feel like is a fuck ton of movement and shit going on. I mean, maybe not compared to all the other ones, but at least compared to the few I did last time.
Let's see that log.
Very well deserved kill, everybody.
it's a good log, a great log, some may say.
So what's the plan? Are we just done?
I'm gonna run a little bit of another trial if you guys want.
Oh,
Try
let's
another one, run it back.
now that's a good log.
I would say that's a good log.
Loggers?
Wow, mine shows something completely different.
Yeah, my ACT also fucking bugged out.
Mine has me at 8.1k and has Connor at 5.1.
Mine has, yeah, mine's also turbo fucked. It says jacked at 100 DPS because he died. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, mine says jacked at 196.
Okay, mine is
probably
accurate.
No, the log is accurate. ACT, I think it's fucked up during downtime phases.
It does, because mine's only a minute 28 in counter time.
Yeah, it like resets when we lose uptime.
Yeah, you have to adjust the slider so it doesn't auto reset.
Dude, when I said you were 0.1k, I meant 2.1k.
Okay, so what we can do is Sophia, which is going to be a little harder because we don't get to overgear it. And I also don't know the fight, but I'm down.
Oh, it's on the base. I'm done.
Probably okay, cool. So everybody come to Idleshire to unlock it. Most of us have it unlocked already. I'll drop a ping and I'll drop a ping. Containment Bay, something.
Maybe P1 something.
They're gonna
P1 T6?
Yeah.
Are you talking about Unreal?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Unreal.
Ooh, that's the high-end stuff that's current.
They're gonna have to unlock Sophia normal, like you have to do the first one, which isn't MSQ. Like they're gonna have to go out of the
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just unlocked Sophia like a week ago.
Maybe we should do. We want to just do a few pulls of Hydaelyn for fun then. Maybe easier to- So this is the next CX. It's a little more complicated, but we're beasts. So
More
I don't
complicated.
know how I don't know how updated it is, by the way, but I linked something that looks like WoW Analyzer.
FF and yeah, this thing's goated.
Yeah, it looks good, although I guess it doesn't make sense sort of because of all the downtime during those short phases, but
It should be pretty much spot on.
yeah.
God,
If it looks like something's wrong, then
Yeah, the criteria is definitely right for mine.
I want her to step on my throat.
oh yeah.
Man, I would literally have sex with her, would you?
That's
Literally?
That's too far. That's too far.
Literally.
That's
All
way
right,
too
buddy.
far.
I got
Whatever
100%.
you do, don't put it in the fan.
Too late.
So I do remember most of it. I'll try to call it out. We'll probably learn as we go. Does anybody not know the term intercardinal and cardinal, referring to directions?
What is
Or
it?
north,
North,
northwest.
Like yeah,
South,
like north,
west,
east,
southwest.
southwest are cardinal directions, and the other ones are intercardinal directions.
Oh, okay, like northwest, southwest.
She'll have attacks that target specifically one of those.
Fucking Final Fantasy loves that shit. I'm doing clock position.
Yes,
Oh,
it
we-
is.
I don't even. We don't need clock for this, do we?
Oh my! After learning about it, I was like, God damn, everything is so regimented.
I don't think this one is
I've got
So I think the first mechanic is we'll have to go underneath the fair. There's like color-coded attacks. So just get prepared to either go underneath it or go away from there.
prepared to do so.
Is it the same mechanics as in the regular?
Kind of. Similar. I think it's red red.
By
So if this turns red, we go underneath. So go underneath? Oh. This is the light party thing. Okay. So I'll explain that next one.
I should have soaked it with him. It's on a homie move.
I think this is either lateral or into. I don't even know.
Oh, it was whatever the opposite of the way I was standing was.
This one, get prepared to move the marker. As long as we're not underneath the thing. I think green just hits around here. Yeah.
Nope.
We went back in too quickly.
Yeah. Is there like a quick guide to this shit other than watching
Quick.
So basically, every mechanic in this phase is a two-parter. So there's the colors and then an element. If it's ice like that, we stay spread. If it's water, we group up in groups of 4, so 2 different groups. And if it's earth, I think it's a stack or something.
And how do you tell him? Based on her cast name or something?
No, there'll be a visual, but I'll also start calling it. So what we have to do is divvy us up into 2 parties. So 4 of us go with 1 healer, and 4 of us go with the other.
I'll go.
And whenever we say light party, that means we go to our assigned healers. So just move left or right to one of us. You can just pick whoever.
Oh my god, someone's dying in the background.
Yeah,
This is crazy.
Okay, 1 more to 2.
What are you talking about? We have 4 of them.
we have
Yeah.
4. We have 4.
It's 4.
You can't see it.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Hey, you can't see. You
Alright,
can't see a
he's-
big
Now
silly.
that-
He's too tiny.
That was racist. That was racist.
Yeah, that was racist.
We got the smallest guy and the biggest guy over here. Look, I'm in Viz's, like, I'm hidden by his little dress thing.
So whenever I say
Oh,
there's
God,
a light
this is my
party
favorite
mechanic,
place to be. let me
we'll
tell
go to
you.
our guy.
It smells great in here.
Wait, what are you
I
saying?
am actually 3 Lalafels
Disgusting.
stacked on top of each other.
Honestly, I think that's exactly the height.
Trent, what's
Yeah.
it called?
But yeah, fuck, it's just a visual indicators.
Alright.
What's it called, Trent? What is it?
That we'll just be going left and right depending on the timing. I'll tell you. Yeah. Okay, crystallizes is the color, so she's gonna pick. Water is from the light party, so after the next mechanic, we'll group up in our groups of 1 and 2. Move out, away from her, and then left and right, depending on which group you're in. So we'll just stand together. Easy. I believe north and south are safe. Nope. Okay, no, it was not.
It's front and back, inside,
Okay.
of like her.
Right.
That was front and back.
Move underneath to red. I didn't see which element, so I guess spread out and hope for the best.
See ya.
Can we
You
tank
gotta
her?
spread.
Is it possible for us to tank her facing north?
Oh yeah, yeah. Try to keep her face north at all times, dude.
It makes it easier for the positionals.
Yeah, this
So
is
when she
sides.
does ice, that's spread.
Yeah.
When she
Hey,
does
I
water,
did that
that's
mechanic
light
on
party.
Yeah, you just did it on X.
What drives whether or not north, south, or east, west is safe?
Lateral areolae is front and back, and then areolae is left and right.
Yeah,
Love aerial.
That one's where you do the inner cardinals.
yeah,
That
that's
spell, I got hit by it. It just like hit so hard visually. I thought I instantly died. I took my hand off the keyboard. I was like 70% health. I was like, holy shit.
You gotta give yourself some more credit, man. You're tougher than that.
Yeah, true. Big
Look at
lava.
that! Look at that huge body you had to absorb all that.
Oh
damage.
yeah.
Big feller.
Yeah, some of the visuals go hard.
Oh my god, the fight started.
We might make it to the secret sex stage if we do bow and arrow.
Yo.
Oh.
Back.
Oh my.
Okay, so water is going to be light parties later. Underneath first, and then light parties left and right. Oh, we're so good. Shared tank cluster. Lateral is left and right? Oh.
This guy, man.
The other way.
Okay, now we
Lateral
know.
is
Now we
back.
know for sure.
Aerial is.
So it's ice. So after the next mechanic, we'll spread out. Head
spread.
out, away.
Just pre-spread. Just pre-spread. Stay spread.
So this is left, right?
Yeah.
Upper current position. It is, however, a tight angle.
Yeah, if you want to keep yourself more of an angle, just
I think, I'm pretty sure Earth will stack, so after this mechanic we'll stack up, head to the markers, and then move towards the middle, and
Oh,
hope for the best.
that was a double shroud window for me too.
There we go, we made it to the next phase. It could have just been, just ice damage. So the way this one works is the tank has to pick up the ad, the echo, or both ads, and they'll like, they're sucking off the crystals. If they're not sucking out the crystals, we can damage the crystals. So they'll have to lead them away from the crystals, and then we'll focus the crystals one by one.
So the ones that we can hit or whatever is in chain to them.
Yeah, when they're not getting sucked off.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I'm seeing the sun.
Yeah.
We'll just pick a
I
direction.
didn't hear
to start with.
anything.
So for that phase, the tanks will pick up the ads and mess around with them away from us, and then we'll just kill the crystals that are furthest away from the ads. And then we'll all rotate.
So Jake and Viz will take it to like 1 and 2. Oh, we kill 3 and 4, and then we.
Correct. Yeah.
Did you get one shot by them, Jake?
Yeah, I died very fast.
Yeah, I think they're like powered by the crystals or something.
Well, I feel like it might just be that we
Off the
can't put
crystals,
them
yeah.
to, that was my
Yeah, you guys
guess.
probably you probably go one each.
Yeah. So we'll just have to separate, like, who gets one. That's my guess, but I don't really know.
Oh, do you have to keep them from the crystal that they're tethered to so that they don't beat
I
the
feel like
fuck
they're
out of you?
tethered to all of them, though. Like,
You guys don't have to worry about the tethers. The tethers are just for how much we can do to the crystals. It doesn't empower the guys at all.
Unless they're tethered to all of them. Like,
Yeah, when you move them to the edge, it'll untether.
right, I'm just saying, like,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and then once we kill one set, you guys will move to the other side and it'll all be good.
Water.
So, out, and then light party.
No.
Uncle Ben boy. So, north or underneath.
On back, on back.
Fucking laughing. Alright, so we'll spread out after this. So in, and then everybody spread. Lateral is up and down, right?
Yep.
Hey, look at that.
Oh, man, it looks good. So we'll be stacking after this. That'll be a group stack later. Move to the marker, and then head towards the middle to meet up.
Huge.
Nice.
So good.
Okay, tanks drag the ads to 2, and DPS will start at 3. Let's see how that goes. So the ads will spawn in a few seconds. They're called Echoes of Hydaelyn, I believe. And DPS start at this green one over here. And we'll basically move in a clock to the left, and then tanks will drag to the left, and it'll resolve itself. I think you get ley lines during this, right, Joey?
Keep moving them, keep moving them. Keep moving
You,
the ads.
you can skip it until after that. Yeah, so move those ads further. And then keep moving ads.
Keep moving them.
And then move a bit more.
Nice.
Dang, we almost got it, nice.
Oh, fuck, I thought we did get it.
We just have to get it a little quicker. I think we gotta break the tethers a little quicker.
Dude, fucking animations in this game are something else, man.
I was doing the same crystal as you guys, but
Man,
it
those are really-
honestly kind of fucked me over because it would die fast.
Yeah,
so
that
could
I
just
would
start the
I would
next
skip one. Yeah, when I did it as Black Mage, I would just skip. As long as you don't hit a tethered one.
Yeah, I could lay lines there if we need it, but I was
Nah,
trying to
no
save
way.
it because it would be impossible to stand in it unless I like do my own side, but couldn't.
Yeah. Oh yeah, food. I forgot.
Oh, that's why we wiped. Fuck.
Dang.
And Chris only told us now. What the hell?
What the? I ain't reading this.
I just ate 2 of them earlier. So I don't have to worry about it.
So hungry.
It's still different. Not me eating the food.
Nice. Hey.
What's my favorite?
We're gonna stack.
Was that an early discussion?
Whoa.
Oh.
We should probably wipe this.
Wait, I think I'm dumb. What spell is that with jumps? Is that the Crystal or is that a crystallized?
That's a share. It's,
Alright, I'm gonna.
think
Can I
you
grab a drink real quick?
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Fiver?
Take a 5. Maybe watch a YouTube video on
We'll
this.
fiver. We'll fiver.
I feel like I got P1 down. It's just that spell that I don't know what it is.
Yeah, same.
It's hard to. I can call it out.
Is it a crystallized or is it a
It's not a spell.
Is that Magos
It's not a
whatever,
cat.
or is that
I don't know how to pronounce half the shit in this game. It's the one that the one that starts with them that you did at the beginning.
Gotcha. This fight actually makes a lot more sense to me than the other one, I won't lie.
I agree.
Really?
Yeah.
This will be fun.
Well,
Yeah.
let's
It's
moving
just because
around.
it's just as the boss.
It's just like
The arena
it's
does a
really
turn.
simple to see the cycle. Like she casts the one
Yeah.
thing, and then she casts the other thing, and you do the second one, and then you do the first.
Yeah,
Seems
I'm
like
sure
so
you've noticed.
far,
Yeah.
This
so
kind of
far
fight is
besides
pretty
the
common.
besides the
This-
spread out, I can just stay on Trent the whole time, and I live. So I literally just see that big number 2, and I just stand on him.
Yeah, that guy does look like a big number too.
Damn.
I'm gonna give you number 8.
Oh.
Oh.
I think I'm like kind of understanding the rotation more now I'm doing these, but I realize that I don't, because I have these like weak auras instead of my actual spells, it's really hard for me to actually see the GCD. And I always think the GCD is going to be up because I'm used to WoW, and then I look down and it's like 10 more seconds or something.
Yeah, 10 seconds.
Once you get more comfortable with the rotation, you'll just be pre-pressing the next button while you're casting, so it'll queue it up.
Yeah.
I mean, this first round, we're pretty much learning the fight, and that's the more important thing, right? We can perfect our
yeah.
rotations once we've got the fight down.
For
Yeah, it
Black Mage, you
feels
basically
fine.
relearn every time you do a fight in a small
It
regard.
feels fine, but then like when I really fuck up the rotation, like this last pull, it feels awful. Like it feels like someone shot me in the head.
When it goes really south, just get comfortable with. You can save Swift Cast to get into ice right away if you'd like.
That's smart, yeah.
Assuming you drop like multiple times a fight currently, which is totally fine.
It can't be just me and Baroth that have our portraits established.
I was
Mine
thinking
is-
the same thing
my-
when you loaded it.
Mine's fucked up because I changed gear.
Yeah, I got a new piece of
before
gear.
this.
I don't even know how to do that, so...
I will leave right now. Pull us out.
Wait. What do you mean? I thought I had a portrait.
Did you change gear? Do you have a portrait for your current job though?
I don't know. How
That's
do
the
I
one
do
that
that?
that's the one that shows up.
I don't know how to do it.
do
If
I
you
do
go to character menu and portraits, you can select it for individual gear sets.
Oh, I was wondering that.
But if your gear changes, it gets broken, which is my portrait is default. You just have to like open
is
it
it
and save it
attached
again.
on?
It's fine.
Jake, did you just take sure?
Okay, my game just fucking.
Oh, you can't do it while not in a city.
Look, everyone laugh at Connor's game crash.
What's wrong? Baroth.
This is payback for everyone laughing when your game would freeze during Raz.
Dude, he's dancing when he's frozen. He's busting it down.
He's busting it down too. Oh, there he goes. I'll miss him.
I don't know what's up with my game. It keeps
Dude,
like
I'm
locking up
messing
mid-pull.
towards the boss. Like, all right, let's keep going.
Is
Wait,
it Mari? I disabled mine for now.
My
Just
Steam
in
was
case.
bugging earlier. I had to log out of Steam to get it to work, bro.
Trent, it might be. I should.
Yeah, lately it's been like DDoS.
My shit, like, I can still hit GCDs and move, but I'll be like T-posing and there'll be no sound, and I can't see any enemy.
Oh no,
So weird.
that's
I
no
had
good.
Discord fucking with me earlier, where I like push my move forward button and I moved like 2 steps forward, and then I couldn't move anymore. And that was the only other app that was open. When I
Oh,
closed
weird.
it, everything worked fine.
That's weird.
Yeah, Discord's been giving me problems lately too.
TeamSpeak
Right.
time?
Yo,
So
I'll post a server right now.
So that stack, I think, is called Shining Saber.
Oh. Yeah, let me just drop a marker for that one. A for all of us, except for Jake.
What?
Don't vote
Hackers?
kick me.
Kicking.
Kick! This guy's AFK!
39 in queue, please.
we could probably just plug someone else.
Okay.
Yeah, are we gonna do a DKPG system?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
So apparently, her crystallize goes either water or ice, the first one, the opposite, the second one, and then the third one is always earth.
Yeah.
And then the
Water,
job
ice.
change is always paladin for the last one as well, so the corners become safe.
Sure.
And Earth is stack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it recommend where we start for phase 2?
I'm just looking at a text guide real quick.
Okay, okay.
I didn't feel like we had enough time to watch the video. Apparently, there's a lot of line of sight dodges in Phase 3.
Oh yeah, Phase 3 is tons of fun. Don't worry about it yet.
Wow, we're gonna see it this next.
I'm so worried.
All I do is worry.
Give me one pull in
it's a
phase
disorder.
3 and we down it easy.
Agreed.
God, Big Silly looks so fucking.
Wait, how
sick.
come you say it differently than I do, Malin?
Well, agreed.
He paid to win.
Wait, say what
Him?
differently.
You can do / change sit to change your sit position.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know.
Sorry, T-pose.
Wow. You think people would have taught you this game?
The real end game is
Get ready to stack on A, everybody above the tank.
Groupers?
So out and then left right.
Big Silly, get over here.
Oh, wait, group.
You the one had it going.
We gotta evict this guy. Pay for that. Left right.
Oh, come on. Okay.
No one got hit, but he was 400.
It'll be in and spread.
Yeah. There should be, I think, inner cardinals and stuff.
Yeah, it'll be the. Yeah, yeah.
North south. I lied. Oh, that guy lied.
Markers. And then it'll be stacked.
Oh, goodness gracious.
You gotta get back to that stack quick.
That was light hurting.
Yeah, that was water, not earth. The thing I was looking at lied. No, move him, please.
Oh, you know what? Sorry, the tethers are good if the light. You see that big light on the one on the right? That's the thing that we don't want. The tethers on it are whatever, I think.
Well, I was trying to hit the one that we just killed, but I couldn't hit it until.
Oh no! We hit the ones that are lit up. Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait, so we
It's
hit the
all
ones that
coming
we
back
were
to me.
tethered to?
So we were supposed to go yellow, red, purple here. I didn't see if purple was lit up, but that was.
Fly, my children, and never look back.
Yeah, just opposite sided. The sucked ones, I guess.
Yeah, I was like, surely we don't hit the ones that are lit up. I'm like, that would be weird.
The one encounter where you don't hit the thing if it's lit up.
Okay, now we'll one-shot it. Agreed.
Okay. What do you mean? I'm a little
Your tanks are totally fine. You guys can keep doing what you're doing. We're just gonna be hitting the ones that have giant beams that indicate to hit them.
But yeah, but like, do we need to keep the ads away from that still? Like,
Keep
Yeah,
it
you guys
the
will
opposite
just-
corner of us.
Here, so here's the actual mechanic around it. So the ones with the light are causing her conviction to increase faster.
okay.
So the tether mechanic is correct. The tethers decrease the damage that they take.
Sure.
3 crystals will have large pillars of light coming up from them. These pillars greatly increase the rate at which conviction increases.
That's
Gotcha.
crazy.
So whatever whichever one you guys are at, we just avoid you. We just go opposite of you.
Yeah, so I think we'll probably start around 4 then instead of 2 or 3, whatever we
I'll
do.
just move away.
Are the lit?
No,
Are the
at
lit ones
base,
sisters?
each tank needs to pick up 1 echo and move it away from the glowing crystals as quickly as possible. DPS should kill these 3 as quickly as they can. Once they're dead, rotate the echoes to the other side so that DPS can kill the remaining. When the crystals are dead, separate the ads so they can be damaged, because I think they're tethered to each other, and then everyone converges back to do the last bit of damage to kill.
Yeah, when the crystals are dead, the ads have like 10 health, so it'll be pretty good.
Successfully completing gives you a limit break 3. There's no need to use it on the ultimate. You have at least 1 guaranteed use somewhere in case. Oh, we pulled.
Sucker. Button pressure, enjoy. Okay, so stack for finding Shiver.
By crystal light.
We'll have light parties after. So ouch, and then light parties.
Give me your boy.
That was racist.
It's crazy.
This is left or right.
Oh my god, man.
That's such a tight angle.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't be afraid to move a little away from her to get the angle a little better.
Yeah. Yeah, that's.
You can move mid PCB. You can back underneath. I didn't look. It's probably out of there.
It's spread.
Oh, we were chasing each other.
That's too funny.
PvP mode.
Front back,
Up,
front back.
up and down.
Earth.
Probably corner, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And then we'll stack towards A.
Back.
That.
You don't have to run all the way to the corners, by the way. She does a plus.
Yeah.
To me.
Alright, so pull away from the shining orbies.
Okay, so look towards 4 DPS, and we'll hit the glowy one. Okay, so hit green or red, depending on which one you're feeling. Whichever color you would call this one.
And he used eyes check.
He's colorblind.
Okay, and then tanks will start rotating, and then we will finish up the set in a moment. Yeah, look how much more time we have. Goodness.
Actually, nuts.
Alright. Moving from the path back to where we came from.
Oh, I should be healing you tanks.
I thought I was just healing like shit.
No, this
I
is
just was not even looking at this guy.
Oh, we have so much time.
She's not even at 60.
Separate the ads.
Yeah, and then he killed the edge.
Joey, this is one of the few times you'd use foul. And
Separate the ads, guys. One of the tanks, please go to the other side.
First one's dead.
What? Okay, whatever.
Yeah, don't worry, we can do it.
It literally was like, what happens going on with the guy? And it's like, oh, reduce damage. So I thought it was 99% or something.
Nah, don't worry too much.
Maybe not if I need the shield here.
Now the fight begins.
Then you are resolved.
There's a few. So we're gonna have a thing later where we have to split up based on our role, tank, healer, and DPS. I'll try to call on the fly, but they'll be kind of confusing. The main mechanic here is these light waves will move from across out of the stage to the other stage like a tidal wave. So you see those, they're gonna just continue in a line, so move left to preemptively dodge them. They're gonna do like a thing when they hit the crystal. You have to like LOS it.
Oh. LOS it with the wave.
Was I not LOS to that?
I'm basically remembering it as we go.
You LOS with the other crystals?
I tried that and it definitely didn't work.
We must have to get. It's
I
gotta
believe-
be LOS with the two.
Yeah, it's a tight angle, but I think we also are optimally using the ones in the back. So around 3, there's also a crystal here too.
Skippage.
I bet.
Basically, all phase 3 is doing those light waves, and then she does this thing where she hits groups of us, and that's the whole 3 thing, I think.
Have you the strength of will to alter man's fate?
I messed up my opener.
I'm in
Sorry, if you're above half mana, we can refresh with an additional fire. Oh, that was a.
It's groups.
So out, and then left right group.
Light on you!
Jake hates stacking with this.
That was funny.
Divine brazier!
So, up, down, right? Oh.
You guys are trolling.
Didn't even know.
Oh yeah, this guy acts like he knew.
It's gonna be stacked in the middle and spread.
So we spread.
Every time.
You guys need to pick a side.
Dude, I think we both tried to go a different way and it ended up happening again.
You guys hate each other.
Do you need a pop session for that?
Okay, this is up and down. Yeah, dude.
Fuck me, man.
One thing you can do is if you revive and you're not sure what mechanic it is, if you don't press revive, you get ability for 2 seconds. Also, coordinates or whatever, and then stack in the middle.
Oh my god, you can't just.
Wait, is she doing the mechanic right now? Or... Oh, that was just shade.
She just did the mechanic twice. You hear that?
Oh, it's the other side, But it's not always the same ones.
The song of creation's end.
What are we on? Blue?
Oh, yeah.
Green,
That's on
The
YouTube.
sorrow
For
Oh.
helping me heal the tank.
The other over here is too, oh, it's
Difficulty level impossible.
damn, that thing is fucking
Yeah, this
racing.
thing-
Goodbye.
Race.
That was pretty close.
I think we can out-shield this one.
Can we just stack in the middle of this fight
Wow, wasn't it?
Can we just stack in the middle of this?
Yeah, probably,
So
yeah.
that's, Thank God we got to reset that pull my opener, man.
I know, I used one of the miscellany things and it fucking put a cooldown on my battle pot. Fucked up my whole opener.
There's battle pots in this game?
No, you
Yeah.
can't have it.
Oh, no.
Sorry,
Check 'em out.
guns only.
You can. Whoa, what the?
This hot guy, man.
opening some candles.
I've been getting you cards. Step it up.
Bro, I looked up and you guys were pulling the boss and there's a 3 on my counter. I was not.
You have no prep going.
Hey, I'm putting these countdowns in the
Machinist L.
left, right,
And
after
then
this.
party.
With me or far.
Divine radiance.
Up, down.
Uptown, maybe.
He's the most
I'll show her. So, oh, what is up, dog?
He doesn't.
Out, and then, red.
Light I see.
I'm going a
Surely
different
they
way
will
this
not
time.
assassinate each other this time.
It was funny because every time we do it, we like realize, but there's not enough time to fix
Left,
it.
right?
Like,
Yeah.
Also, if you're trying to line up the sides, just use the little flank arrows on the sides of the circle.
I didn't even know those were there.
Yeah, me neither.
I've never seen those before in my life. That's crazy.
These people
actually.
don't play Ninja, and it shows. Cards.
Yeah.
Back the middle.
Yeah, I like need that for mine to keep me sane. So after the room.
Green. Jake coming to full.
The soul of creation's end.
Yeah, two purple first.
Thank God.
The sorrow at
That might be
one's
mine.
demise.
Are they double hitting you guys, or why,
Yes,
why
they
on
are.
earth did they just like?
You gotta be.
They do a lot of damage.
Find your
Do they
way
gain
in
damage
the
if they're tethered to
darkness.
the shiny ones? They have to.
That could be it.
I don't think so.
I mean, they have to be tethered just like on the
The shiny thing is really just
Not
about
tethered or
the
anything
charging.
right now.
Yeah, the shiny thing just has to do with charging.
Also, you're kind of chill.
Do you have Swift up for Jake?
Somebody should just hardcast it. So...
I was.
That's
like
fine, I got
5
it
seconds
now.
off. I was like 5 seconds above instead. Otherwise, I would have just hardcast it.
Fly, my children, and never
We had a red maid.
Someone decided to try and machine it.
Hey, somebody decided to play a different caster. Don't you can baste
you are
yourself.
resolved.
Mad?
The self-agreed. Alright,
Halo.
that's the Beyonce song. Okay, so move towards the south and go let's figure this thing out together.
Where are you going, Trent? I'm just trying to follow you.
Okay, so we're gonna LOS that left wave on the right side of the crystal.
Ah.
Okay, we got one,
you
and then
either
run
run to
all the
2.
way up.
Oh, I'm not gonna.
Oh, you're gonna
do
want
it.
sprint.
Oh, it's so close.
Oh,
Yo, she just fucking yeeted you guys.
Yo,
I
Pop is the
needed to
goat.
be in a different place than the rest of you because that was totally indifferent.
Oh, is that Conal? I was gonna say it's from.
Yeah, there's a cone right after the LOS.
I guess you start in the middle one and then go to the.
Progress though, progress.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know why am I fucking doing just alt tab though. That was weird.
This dude clicked Alt Tab, I think.
Nope. Didn't do that.
So yeah, we'll be LOSing the middle wave and then the side wave. So depending on what side it is, I'll call out.
I'm on a different wave than you guys, just so you know.
Which
The
way
biggest
the
wave?
He's on the stinkier wave.
The cool guy wave.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Um, Hawk and Jack, you guys might need to re-up your food.
You're right.
Wait, don't pull.
I ate
Nerd,
one.
Jack.
I'm gonna eat two.
Please pull early this time. Reverse psychology.
And the second it hits 2, I'm casting my 2-second cast.
Second hits 2, I'm applying my dot.
I just realized mine's a 1.3 cast, so.
That's a,
1.4.
I
I guess that
2
explains it.
My guy said 2 seconds.
Have you the strength of will
Guys,
to
it is.
alter man's
That was a
fate?
beautiful pull.
That literally couldn't have been better.
My chakras are aligned now.
You're with it.
Cockroach.
That's the secret sauce, man.
The cockroach?
Yeah. Water.
Water.
And then left side for the thing.
Why did that hurt me more?
Oh, you got clipped by the thing right beforehand.
We have rolled stuff.
Left and right. Stand a few paces away if you want to be extra safe.
Line yourself up with the flank arrows, you will never die.
That was actually a smart call.
If you stack and spread.
I didn't know who those existed.
Yeah, you're good if you're pointing that out. In and then back, or run and then run away from everybody.
Jack and,
Assassination time?
Close.
Hey, Jack tried to get 2 people with that.
Yeah, you guys should have died there.
I popped
You know
sprint
what?
there.
From now on, I'm just gonna stay on the boss.
No, that's a good point.
Up and down.
Inner Cardinals. Followed by water.
By blade!
Right, stay.
Crystals of light! To me!
At this time, I will not let the tanks die. I will actually look at your health.
Much appreciated. I'm gonna rip into your mana in his face.
I'm just in here like blasting the crystals.
Here!
Putting
One
DPS.
back to the room.
Come to 4 or 3.
I blew up this goddamn crystal.
You what?
The twin crystals.
Hey, yo.
Keep moving the bosses, the guys that are still tethered to this one out over here. Thank you.
Demise!
Just told us to think.
Find your way in the darkness!
Disagreed. Loaded with sauce?
Follow your light!
Goober?
Then you are resolved.
Okay, so move towards the back of the room. We're going to be LOSing the middle wave and then the side wave.
The light doth obey thy command.
Oh wait, oh my gosh, I was looking, they were right behind us.
Oh, we got trolled.
Run all the way back. Oh no. So very, yeah.
Second one.
And then move right afterwards. And then move all the way out. And then she's gonna target.
You can go towards the
tank,
center.
right?
You can go
So you
towards the
gotta be at 1.
See ya.
Frick.
So main tank goes to 1, everyone else goes to 2.
Good prog.
Froggers.
You think it's better to wait and cast my ley lines after we get to 2 trend?
Yeah. Meaning the second movement, right? Not the first.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can stay there for a while.
Yeah. I did it at the first and it seemed sus. So I had like 10 seconds left.
Okay, so I believe that mechanic we have to do 3 different split ups, not just the main tank. I think it's the tanks stick together, the healers stick together, and the DPS stick together. So we can have the tanks move far, and the healers move medium, and the DPS stay at that one.
Just hit a devious lick with my opener.
Alright, okay, I see you in that threat list. Pop it on.
Stackers.
Out, and then left it.
Light on you.
Those beautiful flank markers.
Go up, Jack and Connor.
My game is.
Oh, it's in.
My game is closed.
Crashed.
Oh no.
I thought he was just free spreading.
Nah, man. So fucked.
We're trying to keep our best DPS down.
Oh, it's dead.
Left, right?
I was not expecting left and right back to back.
The old Hydaelyn mix up.
I didn't hit one.
Water.
And a corner.
By blade.
My buddy.
Crystals of light. To me. Here.
Gold,
green,
The soul of creation's end. The sorrow of hope's demise. Think. Find your way in the darkness.
Goated.
So, if we're looking at 1, 2, we're looking at 1 and 2, right? Like at north.
Mm-hmm.
Healers are going 1, tanks are going middle, DPS is going 2.
Yeah.
DPS will stay, because we might be left or right, and then tanks will go far. I think that's a better way to say it, but I think I agree with what you're saying.
Things will go far left, DPS far right.
The reason I don't think we should there's the free 4 right now, because I don't know if the wave's gonna be above or below.
Yeah, I just meant like in general of like left versus right.
We can stick straight middle and play later. Okay, so move left, bottom. We're gonna stay very, very bottom and then move left after the first hit. DPS will end up at number 1, Tanks will end up at number 2, and healers will end up in the middle. So run all the way out. Let's go!
Again?
Okay, so there's waves on the left, and
The
then
middle. Use the
whatever the
middle.
hell this thing is.
We have to use
I think left is first, then go right, go right. And then left. And then top right. And then top left.
and then back center.
Then left, and then behind her.
I see.
I assume the
Yeah,
wave.
so Hero's Glory is, Hero's Glory is always a,
Can the wave go through you?
it'll hurt you, so...
Everybody's alive, by the way, if people take their hands off their keyboard.
Help, help, help,
Oh my
help, 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 help.
So wait, can the wave go through you? Yes or no?
No, you do not want it to touch you.
I didn't think so. I was trying to figure out where the fuck the stance is. I just want to through the middle.
On this, I don't know if there's an element. Yeah, but I don't know if there's a corresponding, okay, pretty good. So stand next to one of these, so just stand on me. And then run all the way to the right. I think it is the ball. I think I moved too early.
Water?
Oh, this is... okay, we'll just move left and hope they're back. I think if you keep running... But yeah, I'm gonna keep it real, I don't remember how to do that.
Forgot the areola.
Out?
Light on you.
Ice after the next mechanic. So stand away from the balls on the ground. Just make sure you're not on a long line. Go to a short line.
Spread.
I totally forgot about that. Up, down, I think.
What does healer LB1 do?
There's like a tiny bit of healing. Maybe winnable?
Maybe.
So now it's fly waves without crystals, so we just have to dodge the wave. We can pre-move to, I think, 2. I'm gonna reckon that's probably safe.
2 at
And
least
then,
to get away, and then we can get a 4.
oh baby, we're gonna need some, yeah, move to the left and get some addles in there, or whatever you got. And then everybody run away except for a tank.
Darn, I ran the same direction.
500k, wonderful.
Middle is safe for now. I've resin 5. It'll be water, so we'll have to just hope we have enough mitigation.
You might be able to...
Oh. Okay, you got this, boys.
You guys might be able to get it.
Come on. Underneath, underneath.
There's a fucking resting Raven with just a paladin left alive.
Come on, let's go!
You guys got it.
Let's go!
I just got an achievement, a tankless job too.
Hey, we're thanking you, brother.
Yo.
Damn, what a banger.
Excellent work, everybody.
Great trial.
I can't believe we did them both in one night.
Me too.
A ghost?
The ghosts like that.
No mount. Unlucky.
I actually think I was getting the hang of it. I just got fucked over by those spinny things on the outside because I didn't realize
same.
what order they were going.
I could not remember how to do that.
And then when you rescued the first time, I completely inted Chris and stood on top of him and just killed them both.
Group pose? In front
Hey,
of
guys, want to take a little
dead lifeless body?
Yeah.
What's the
I don't know-
hockey?
I don't know anything that happened tonight, but I had fun.
Me too.
And then
How do you group pose?
You type /G pose, yeah. And if you press 1, it'll freeze everybody. There's a bunch of options.
Why are we all just going ham when I hit
Wow,
this?
that's so
Yeah, that was sick.
It saves your last used ability.
Can you free
So.
camera?
If you press 1, it'll freeze everybody's movement. Take a cleaner shot.
Wait, can you free camera? Like,
I don't even know how to take a picture.
Yeah.
me either, man. I'm just going someone else in the middle.
Dude, it's
do
giving
it.
me fucking Xbox buttons to press. What the hell is that?
How about that? Let somebody else do this shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
someone do it. Someone do it.
What are the masters?
I don't even see like a take picture button.
I think I've used the keyboard command.
Yeah, someone else do it.
Oh, I don't think I have
Print screen.
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
that's
so,
Windows Shift S is the best
My
screenshot.
late shot in choice. I copped one.
Oh, nice.
Oh, let's go.
Does it work?
And we can call it there, because,
Yeah.
yeah. Great. Amazing work, everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was so
sick.
pog.
I'm glad we finally got some in. That was super fun.
So, what are we doing next week? Do you want to do the last extreme?
Sure. Yeah, we can do that, and then get into
Some Savage?
Savage next week.
Hell yeah.
Rather base.
Does anybody want to run youth or anything like that?
Sure.
I'll do you
watch
for
a movie.
I'm gonna
Fellas.
hop off.
GG.
Yeah, I'm also gonna take a break.
I'm gonna take a shower.
Good night.
Later, gamers.